And like I said, it doesn't matter to me which side I play.
I don't mind either. I've played both sides. I stink equally at both.
Yeah, and I don't have any particular strategy or plan on not sticking myself. So for me, it's just kind of like watching a show that I have some control over. Um, and I think the last time we played, um, you were Morgul and
You were the free people.
I was the Free People. So why don't we switch that so you can play the Free People? I tend to, I mean, like I don't know the game well enough. I tend to think that the Free People are the more interesting side to play.
Well, you'll get an idea after you play the Shadow this time
Yeah,
around. I
exactly.
like I
Yeah,
like them both. I think they're both really cool.
yeah. It's just like a different flavor and senses.
Yeah. Well, it's
So
it's
we
asymmetric game, making completely asymmetric game. These.
this is yeah, just like Rebellion. So all of the expansion content is excluded. Do you want to
Okay.
leave it off?
For the first game, yeah, and then if we play again, we'll add them.
Okay, so standard strategy cards, and I don't know if you have the promotional Treebeard card.
Um, I have the anniversary edition, and I'm not sure if it comes with Treebeard. I don't know.
So I mean, there's a whole expansion that changes Treebeard. Um, but should we choose no Treebeard, original, or
Original.
revised?
No, he's
I
in
think
the
this
game.
is
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. It's just a card. So you must have the Lord's expansion.
I have all of the expansions, but the only thing that comes inside of the anniversary edition, I believe, is the base game and then one other expansion, and it's not Warriors of Middle Earth. It's the other one.
Because the game that you gave me has an extra figure in there that I'm wondering if it's missing from your set, or if for some reason there were two of them, and it's Gandalf the White on the horse.
Uh,
So if you find yourself missing a figure, I have it.
okay.
And if you find yourself with an extra blue dice, I'm missing one.
Okay.
The script will guide us basically to know how to play the game.
Yeah.
It'll tell you everything what to do and when, except for the action phase, which is just one long button.
Mm-hmm.
So I say we leave it on.
Okay.
Uh, and if we didn't move any characters around, then it should automatically set up everything properly. I think we're past that.
Do we need a sheet, like a round sheet, or the script will just guide us?
So I didn't. I couldn't find like the player aid, but this order of game, Universal Order of Gamers, or esoteric, whatever they call themselves. It's got a pretty decent
Hold on, let me grab mine.
uh,
I unburied
game guide.
I unburied my box. It was on the bottom of everything because it's huge, and I took out the rule book and the player aids. Hold on a second.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Oh, so I see it gave you the Treebeard card already. Why don't you take a look at it and see if that's something that we're familiar with?
No, this is something that you usually don't start the game with.
Well, you're not starting the game with it. These are just the things that you'd be able to bring out onto the
Well,
table.
yeah, but he's not even in the base game.
Yeah, so let's restart and just pull that out.
He's an event card in one of these decks in the base
Yeah,
game.
yeah. So I didn't know what they meant by that question. I was worried it might be something like that.
Yeah, in all the expansions, what they do is everything is in the base game. The whole story, everything from the books is in the game, except that when
Yeah,
they do the expansions, they take the cards, they take whatever's in these cards, and they actually make them figures and put them in on the map. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, I've researched it. I uh, I I don't play the game enough to warrant buying the expansions yet. You know, maybe one day. Okay, so this is going to automatically recover our action dice and draw our event cards when we click the button.
Okay.
There we go. And I guess now we take a moment to look at it. Uh, so the free people, may now declare the position of the fellowship and change the guide of the fellowship.
Um, no, I'm gonna leave. Well, hold on a second. Where are my characters? Where are my characters? Oh, they're in a pile here, right? The initial guide, I believe, is Gandalf, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't roll our dice yet.
I'm gonna change the guide to Strider. So now instead of Gandalf's ability, my new ability for Strider is you may use any of your action die results to hide a revealed fellowship.
So Gandalf has a tendency to get you more event cards, right?
Yes.
All right, so you've done that. Now we're going to continue. Hunt allocation. Now, I am going to place a die in the hunt box. So about the hunt box, if I was to allocate all of my dice, which I could do because there's 7 companions, into the hunt box, that would pretty much give you a free turn to develop a bunch of things without moving the fellowship and not having to worry about what I did, right? Because it's only when you move that fellowship that the hunt happens or matters.
Right.
So that would be a bad decision.
Yeah. If you did
So
that, I just wouldn't move.
yeah, exactly.
But by
So
by doing that, I mean the only way I win is to move. That's not true.
well,
I could win by
yeah,
conquest, but it's unlikely.
yeah, but you could also without moving that turn, you'd be like fortifying your positions and being able to get some things done, getting people to war, politics stuff. So there's other things to do besides moving if you have
Mm-hmm.
the opportunity to do it for free.
Yeah.
So now we're going to roll the action dice, which happens automatically. And this is phase 5 action resolution where we use all of our dice and then we come back to it.
I believe I go first.
Hmm.
Okay, if I remember correctly, the only way I can move the fellowship is with the dagger. No, 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 no. The
So that's why
dagger.
we got the sheets here.
Yeah, the dagger is a character die.
You can move it. One army contain the leader or a character.
Move companions with it, which is how do I move the? I don't think I use a die to move the fellowship. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you have to use the character die to move
Okay, yeah, the dagger
the
die.
fellowship if it's hidden, and then you resolve the hunt.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
What do I do? I just drop it into used. Oh
Uh,
wait, move the
yeah,
fellowship. Move the
yep.
fellowship. Fellowship moved on the fellowship track from 0 to 1. Where's the track again? It's down here.
There.
Yep.
So now I have to do a hunt.
Uh huh.
Yeah. What do I do to resolve the hunt? I just it went to the hunt automatically. I guess I'm just rolling one die, and I get a success on a 6.
Right. Oh, I thought it was a 6. I was like, you suck. Okay, the fellowship moved.
Okay. So now I go. And you get to pass, right? If you have less dice than me.
Yes. Anybody can as long as they have less dice.
Right.
But in the beginning, I'll always have less than you. Actually, for most of the game, I'll have less than you. Unless you do what you said you were, when you made an example of using your hunt dice. In that
Uh-huh.
case, you could use them all, and then I may have more dice than you.
Right. So I have a muster. Which one's the muster? Is the flag? They're kind
Muster
of
is
similar
the
looking
muster is
to
the
me.
helmet. isn't it?
Muster's the helmet, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Armies of foot.
right.
So I've got a couple of musters. So I am going to use a muster to do a political. Which one's Sauron? So all of my tokens are active, right?
They're all active. The only one active for me is the elves.
So I can use a muster to bring Sauron to war, right?
Yeah.
Oh, did I not do this right? I guess I did it right. Um,
You can use a muster die. What this means
yeah,
is you just can't muster troops until you're at war.
I'm just confused because there's an army action die in my used action die dice thing. I don't know why it's there. I do start with 7 dice, right?
What did you
Because
drop one?
there's
Oh,
the one in the HUD box.
that's
Oh,
6.
no,
This is 7.
that's what it is. You know what happened was I thought this was the hunt box and it didn't work. It didn't roll and it didn't put anything into the hunt box. So the only thing that went into the hunt box was the eye I rolled. You follow?
Well, then take that one back.
And I'll roll it again.
Yeah.
Okay. That's me learning the thing. I'll put that up there anyway.
Well,
So,
if that's the case, then just roll another d6 because you would have rolled 2 dice for the hunt.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
good. I'm glad that didn't find you because that would have been crappy at me. So I'm going to use the muster action to bring Sauron to war. There we go. And I guess we're manually just moving it, right?
I guess so.
There we
Oh
go.
wait, what's this here?
No, that's just
It's
the
just a
sound
sound
effect that
effect.
played. Yeah, but it did. It played when I did it.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. Mustering sounds like a good idea. I've got a ways to go before I get to war. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is move an army. I'm going to move
So,
some troops out of Minas Tirith into Asciliath.
so the
So,
only thing you would be able to muster right now in terms of advancing a nation is the elves, right?
yes.
Because the other ones
There.
aren't active yet.
Well, do you have to be at war to muster or you just have to be active?
Um, to muster, you recruit reinforcements for a nation at war, or you advance a nation one space on the political track.
Yeah, so you
Um,
have to be at war to actually get troops on the board through a muster action.
but I think you also need to be active in order to
Yes.
advance on the track, right?
Yes. And there are certain ways that you can activate them.
Yes. If I attack you
Uh-huh.
or enter your territory,
Yes. Or I think if
or the fellowship is declared
right,
in the stronghold.
right,
Yep.
right. The fellowship like
Or
talks them into it. Go to
and
war.
your characters can activate different nations.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to use
Yeah.
this banner or the flag die. And I'm going to move troops. So, if I remember right, I could move 2?
You can move 1 or 2 armies, or
Right.
you can attack with 1 army, or play an army event card.
Mm-hmm. All right. And I don't have to move the whole army. I could leave a vanguard or whatever they call it, a rear guard.
Right.
All right, so I'll move him. Him. I don't know if I want to leave Minas Tirith completely. See, Asciliath is not free
It's
people,
neutral.
so
Yeah.
I won't activate if when you get here. And that's an
No,
issue. That's a problem.
if I attack you, it will
Ah, yes, yes,
activate
yes.
you,
Okay, so then that,
and also advance you on the track.
yeah. And if I remember right, leaders don't count towards the 5 unit limit. So I
No.
am going all out into Asgiliath.
Is it five?
5 armies, 5 units, or is it 10 units? I think it's
I think
five.
it's 10.
10?
I think it's 10, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you might be right. 10. Okay, that's my move. This little fella's just gonna stay here.
I've read the whole book recently, but yeah, I've
The
lost
whole
half of
rule
that.
book or the whole
Whole rule book, yeah.
yeah.
No, not that whole book. I talked to Kate about it last night. I was like, "What about? Did I ever read you that book or those books?" Yeah, he says, "I'll watch the movie maybe." Okay, so that's your turn. So I'm going to use the Orthanc to draw an event dice,
Mm-hmm.
an event card, right?
Yes.
So how do you do that?
You choose a
I guess.
character or an event
Yeah.
or
So I'm
strategy
going
event.
to.
Yeah. Character event, strategy event.
I'll take a strategy. And that's me.
All right. Well, I've got two, or I've got two. What do you call these magic balls again? Palantirs.
Yep.
I could do the same with a Palantir. I'm going to take
Yeah. I'm going to
strategy.
do that again also. So that'll be my turn after yours. And I'm going to take one of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
You have a hand limit of 7, right? Or something like that.
I believe it's 6.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yep. X is just X is 6.
Yeah.
So you can go again
Oh
if you
yeah,
have a die.
yeah, I do. I have. Let me just make sure I can't use that for another purpose. Like I could have used that with Gandalf as my guide, but since I changed him, that's not going to work that way. So yeah, I'll
You
just
can
draw
use it to
another.
play a card, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just draw another card. This time I'll draw a character event card.
Yeah, it was my plan to play 2 cards, so I wanted to draw 2 more just to make sure I played the best ones. And it's me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use the muster die to play an event card with muster. And it's Pits of Mordor. Um, recruit 2 Sauron regular units in each of 3 different Sauron strongholds.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Sauron strongholds, are they all within this area here, or
No, you have some up in Gundabad. Mount Gundabad is.
is
This is Sauron up here too. This is a
is,
stronghold.
is Moria?
Yeah, Moria's anything red. Yeah, and also Dol Guldur is same.
So Angmar,
Agmar
both of
is
those
not
are?
a stronghold. This is a
Okay,
what
not
do
a
you call
stronghold,
it?
right?
Yeah, the boxes are strongholds. The
Yeah, it's a
rectangles are
city.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll do that. And I guess I'm just dragging and dropping.
You got to do some things the old-fashioned way.
Hmm. I'll put 2 in Dol Guldur, and I have 3 to put place, I guess. And this is the maximum uh, troops I'll get, right? 2 more in
Yeah,
Moria.
it's a finite number. However, as you know, the way the elites work is elites are basically 2 of
Right.
regulars. So you know
And
when an elite gets killed, you actually get, or how does it work? You can sort of make change, but I forget how it works.
yeah, you can break it down
Yeah,
to a regular
right, right.
if you're taking 1 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that card. And I don't know if you discard it
Yeah, yeah.
to
Discard.
replace.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just leave it there? Is that good?
No, right here.
Oh, that's discard. No, so maybe I should play them into that. And then with my last die is an army dice or character action dice. I am going to play Shelob's Lair. And that will place this into the. Where do you think you place that?
Into the hunt bag. Here it is, right?
No, it does. It only goes there when you get to mortar, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. They go on the table or someplace where.
So we'll
What
put
is
them
this
down here
hidden? What
below.
is this hidden
Oh,
thing?
Is it hidden?
This now it is. When you put it in there, it's hidden. Are they
Yeah?
supposed to be hidden? I don't think so. I think you're supposed to just
I
put
don't
them.
think so. No. Yeah, I don't know what that's for. Maybe it's for an expansion or something. Funny zone. And that's everything. So
Okay.
we've completed phase 5, action resolution.
Mm-hmm. Victory check.
Continue.
Yeah, not yet.
Yep. Not yet. Start turn 2. So that's going pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you've moved the ring, so I need to put at least one in there. So I will put one, and I'm going to put it in the right place this time. So we'll see how it works. Oh, you have to first do your declaring the position or what have you.
No, I'm not going to declare. And I'm going to keep my
Okay.
guide. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to place just the one. Wait, so it already placed the one for you, you're having moved. I'll add it. I'll add two. That's fine. I'll do that. I dare you to move this time. Yeah, we're gonna re-roll. Roll action dice.
Well, we've got some good ones. Will of the
Yeah.
West, 2 character die, and an army muster.
So we got two more cards.
Yeah,
Also,
I'm full now at 6.
yeah. So now you need to start spending them or else.
Alright, so it's me first. We are up to the actions, right?
Right.
Right, so
And you can pass because you've got one less than me.
I'm not sure I want to pass. I think I'm going to play a card. Which one is this? This is it's got a muster on it, so I'd have to use a muster die. So I'll use the muster army die. And I'll play Wisdom of Elrond. Activate one free people's nation of your choice and advance that nation one step on the political track. Well, I think it might be foolish to do Rohan, but you know what? Rohan, you'd have to attack Rohan. When you attack, do you send them directly to war, or you just move them one spot down on the?
They move one spot down, so you need to attack them a bunch of times to get into
Yeah,
war.
so I think I need to do Rohan. They activate, they move down one. Okay.
That's it. And I am going to. Do I have two of the same card? Oh no.
So you know how the hidden movement works, right, John?
Your hidden movement, yeah. So
Yes.
you're not anywhere in particular. It's kind of
Well,
like Schrodinger's cat.
you can deduce that since I moved once and I start in Rivendell,
Yeah.
I could be in the Troll Shaws, I could be here, I could be. Well, no, I can't be in High Pass yet. Basically, I can only be in these 2 places.
Um, but if I dumped all my dudes there, you just say you're in the other place or
Yeah,
move
I
another spot, and then you
exactly,
can be a bunch of places. Yeah.
exactly. I don't
So the
have to.
idea is to keep you from moving too fast.
Yeah, and
Um,
your Nazgul are handy because they move anywhere on the map, and you can kind of try and surround me with them. And they give you bonuses on the hunt.
okay, I think I'm going to play another card with one of my Orc thing. I can do that, right?
Yeah,
Oh my Palantirs, I guess they are. Not what they. I'm using
monsters
the wrong word.
roused.
Monsters roused. One Sauron regular unit. Oh wait, do I have enough for that? I only have
You only
two,
have two left.
so I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to do a different one. I'm going to do this one. I can do two Sauron. So they give you the choice of two regular or elite. I don't know why you'd ever choose regular unless you were out of elite, right?
Yeah.
And they're going to Moria. There's not already a Nazgul in Moria, right?
Nope. You have to fly one over there.
Well, this card's going to place it there, right?
Yeah, they are considered leaders. Yeah.
It says and one Nazgul in either.
Oh, and one Nazgul. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Moria. So this is going to get a little tight.
Yeah. The board is completely too small for the models. That's why I like the wooden pieces when I texted you earlier. The wooden pieces are cool. They look nice and they stack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it's not as pleasing to look at. It's then the immersion is like, okay, yeah, the game is still the same, but you basically just moving wooden pieces around.
I was looking at a chip theory game that used stacking chips, for the monsters.
Oh,
So very, very similar to Too Many Bones.
I love those games. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Here,
came out with the Gladiator one. I think it's called Hippomachus or something. It's supposed to be good.
yeah, right.
All right. So is that you?
That was me. Yep.
All right. You know, with two character dice, I'm pretty. I'm inclined to move, but you're gonna roll 3 dice, hit me on sixes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're got a 50-50 chance there if I'm doing my
But
math right.
even then, you're in danger of taking corruption,
Right,
but
the
not
penalty.
necessarily revealing. You need
Yeah.
the reveal tile.
Well, that's why I changed my leader, because even if I get discovered, I have another die to hide them immediately.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think I'm going to do that. I move the fellowship.
Okay, so I am going to roll for hunt, and it's already got that up here. So dare you do it twice is going to be the question. Wait, heck, it's only rolling one die.
You have to select
Oh,
hunt level.
okay, so I'm going to roll that die again. I thought it automatically did it because there you go. You're safe.
Wait, you have to roll 3 dice.
Why three?
Oh, two. I thought you.
Yeah,
I thought you did. Okay, I thought you had three in there.
but I didn't roll any more eyes
I see.
when I did it. Yeah, I rolled that one twice, so that's good enough for me.
Yeah, you're up.
I am going to. I haven't moved anything yet. And part of that is that I'm not exactly sure where to move yet. Um, and I don't. So is Lorien in the middle of a like neutral space?
Lorien is in fact my. If you come in here, well, they're already activated, but you annoy them, so they go down on the track. It's
Yeah.
surrounded by neutral spaces, but this is green. This is elf green, so it's not neutral.
Oh, I see. So that's green.
Yeah.
But there's not green around this
No,
Jail or
no, this is all neutral in here. The Rohan is dark green. The elves are light green, so it can be a little confusing.
yeah.
Rohan really should be. Well, no, I was gonna say a shade of blue, but you got Gondor dark blue, and then you've got the north is light blue. They call these the Northmen, I think. What are they called? Gondor. Yeah, the north.
Okay, I think I'm going to use a move. I'm going to use a character die to move my army. And I'm going to move this army here. I guess I need to leave something behind. No, I don't. One guy. Just one guy. That's it. Every time you reposition it, you're up. It puts something into the text box.
Yeah. Oh shit. How am I
So that's
looking
2
here?
victory points there, right?
Yep.
And you only need 4 victory points.
That's right.
That's not going to happen, but that's
Yeah.
all you need.
It'll only happen if you make a mistake. I've won with the Free Peoples with military victory, but it's only because my opponent made a terrible mistake. And I kind of baited him into doing it because it was a noob. Like, it was his first time playing, and I hated to, like, take advantage of him. But the whole way through when we were playing, I'm like, just remember, I could win if I just capture 2 of your strongholds. And yeah, they
There's a way
happened to.
to organize your troops so when you pick them up, you press the number key in the direction you want to go,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
it'll do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that just a script thing, or can you do that in any tabletop
No,
simulator?
it's a script that
Yeah, that's good.
apparently some guy named Sick did it for this guy, Kev, Dev Kev.
You know, I can't muster while I'm fortified. Not fortified. What do you call it when I go inside the stronghold and siege? Like when you do a siege?
You're besieged, yeah.
I can't muster this. So I'm trying to think if I activate them now, or if I move them down the political track, then you attack me. I'll still be 1 away from war. But even then, even if I'm at war, I won't be able to. Well, not here. I'd be able to muster them in the woodland realm. I have to be a little defensive, so if I have the die, I'm going to do that. Let me just see what my cards can do. No, those are really going to help me out. So, I'll use the... Which die can I use besides the muster? I guess the Will of the West is the only one that'll help me.
To do what?
Well, I would have to change my Will of the West die to a muster die to move the elves down 1 space.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems so futile. Nah, I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to play a card. Where's my discard pile? Alright, I'm going to use the Will of the West die. I'll make it into either an event, a Palantir, or a muster. It doesn't matter. Recruit 1 North unit, regular or elite, in the Shire, and 1 Dwarven unit, regular or elite, in Ered Luin. Then draw a strategy event card. Alright, here are my dwarves. Here's a dwarf elite in Ered Luin. I'm going the wrong way. I'm upside down, that's why. Wait, where?
Ered Luin.
It's on the other side of the map, isn't it? Yep. Right
There
here.
it is. It seems out of the way.
And then 1 Northman, did it say?
1 North unit in the Shire and 1 Dwarven unit in Ered Luin.
Right.
And you draw a strategy event card afterwards.
That's this one. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I am going to do the army action. And I am going to move these guys to here.
Yikes.
And these guys here, but I'm not going to take them all. I'm going to put one back
Mm-hmm.
because that's kind of close. I suppose the idea is that you start moving Nern and yeah, you know what? I'm gonna bring them all. You ain't got a double move, do you? I'll leave one. That's the chicken.
Fudge.
You know what, Phil? Can I change that move?
Yeah, go ahead. I haven't even figured out what I'm gonna do yet here.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave these guys here. I have to be smart. I'm gonna bring um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna bring that guy down there
Okay.
instead. That's it.
Yep. All right. Well, I've got a character die left. I can only move one army with that. I think I can only move an army with a leader in it. Leader moves and attacks with armies. Yeah, that's it. So, what army do I have with a leader?
So I think most of your armies have leaders, but you could also move the fellowship.
You still roll 2 dice.
3 dice now.
Oh, right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, that's not how it goes. You roll two
No, 'cause
dice. You roll two
plus
dice,
whatever.
but you get a +1 now. So you'll roll 2 dice and hit me on fives instead of sixes.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your chances get better, but your tries stay the same.
So it's surprising to me that the die that you used for the fellowship didn't get placed into the hunt box.
I think it should. I think it should.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so put it up there.
So now you do get 3 dice, and you hit on fives.
No, no, you don't roll it. It
This
is
just
like you
tells
said.
you. This just tells you
Yeah,
that. Okay, I understand.
just remind you that you moved to it against this turn.
I don't know what to do with that damn thing. This is why the game takes so long.
So why I had to redo my move because I realized I had a card in my hand that lets things take shape faster than I expected.
All right. I think I'm going to separate from the Fellowship. This sounds like a dumb thing to do, but because they're the life, they soak up corruption.
But you
I
don't have any corruption yet.
No, I know,
So
but when I get it,
yeah, you don't want to get rid of them
yeah.
without soaking up the corruption.
Well, when they soak up corruption, they die and they go out of the game. So you either use them for that purpose or you use them for other things.
Activating.
Yeah, and I have cards that make them useful.
Hmm. That's what I like about this game is like, you know, the cards kind of dictate what strategy you might want to
Yeah,
consider, you know.
yeah. How many guys do I have here? You see, I have 5 in Osgiliath, and only 5 can fit inside of there. That's what I was thinking when I was thinking about the 5 unit
Well, there's
limit.
a limit on that.
Yeah, I can't put 10 in there. Just 5 in there, I think.
The nice thing about having the paper book in your hand is that you don't ruin everybody's ping by flipping through the pages online.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do the opposite thing in the Fords of Isen. I'm gonna use my character die to move an army with a leader, and they are gonna retreat into Helm's Deep. I just don't have enough. I don't have enough. I don't have the numbers there to make it worthwhile to make a stand in that fortification. All right.
Did you move them away from Helm's Deep?
I move them into Helm. Well, I move them into the realm. I didn't. I can't. I can't go into Helm's Deep and protect them until you attack me, and
Right.
then I can declare it. Yeah.
Well, let's see what that's all about. Because I've got this card, which I will play with my Palantir dice. The Ringwraiths are abroad. I can I can move any or all of the Nazgul. Then I may move 2 armies each, which I'm not going to do, or attack with 1 army containing a Nazgul. So, what's the value of having more than 1 Nazgul in an attacking force? Because my plan is to besiege Lorien. So I'm going to
For
click this button and see what it does.
yeah, they just act as leaders at that point. They give you rerolls. Okay.
So then I will do that. I'm going to
Yeah.
move.
It
What do I have over
automatically
here?
does besiege. Did you click something for me to make them do
I
that?
I click the button. Yeah,
Yeah. Because you
that
can
one.
fight a field battle if you choose, but
And this one. I don't think three's good,
yeah, so you get 3 rerolls.
but I suppose you can just move them all, right?
Yeah, they're easy to move around the board.
I think I ended up on the mountain. Let's see if they're going to register.
Now,
Okay,
do you
army.
attack now, or do I get 1 round of?
So this is the besiege kind of a thing where you can, if you want, retreat into the thing. I think, but let me
Oh,
just
nice.
reset.
Go already?
I already had some. I had the leftover ones that were in there.
Oh, okay.
I just need to reset Discord. Hold on. So besieging.
If I remember it, I get 1 round of rest before you can. Then you have to spend another die to attack me, and
Right.
then the onslaught begins.
When attacking an enemy defending a region containing a stronghold, before every combat round, the defender must choose to fight a field battle or retreat into siege. So that's your choice.
Yeah, retreat.
You retreat. Okay. So there's an effect, of course, for me having attacked you, and that is that your elves move down on the track.
Yep, almost forgot about that.
Yep. And that's one. And do you don't have any dice left?
No,
So
no.
my other one is going to be taking a card. And I'll take a strategy card. And that's that.
Okay.
The end of the action resolution phase. Victory check. I think we're good.
Did I move this turn? I did, right?
Moved what? The ring?
The fellowship. Yeah, the
Yeah,
ring.
there's 1 die in the thing.
So this should go to 2, right?
What should go to?
The ring.
You didn't click the button or something?
I didn't.
Okay, yeah, just move it to 2.
It did it.
Is, oh,
The first time I did it, it just seemed to do it on its own.
I think you clicked this button here.
Oh, I did. I dropped the die there. This time I dropped it just in this box.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
So when you place the die in this corner, it sends it to the hunt box. That's
Okay.
what happens.
Right.
Interesting. Okay, we're going to start turn 3. Recover action dice and draw event cards.
All right, I have to discard.
You get to decide if you are going to declare the fellowship and change the guide after you discard.
No, I'm not going to do either. All right. Down to 6. Do you do your hunt allocation?
One second. Please. I'm just checking out my card here. So I haven't brought any of my characters into play yet either, so I need to probably figure out how to do those things.
Oh, one of them is easy. One of them you could do right now because you got Sauron at war, I think. I think that's what you need. Or maybe you need Isengard at war. Or maybe
So
one's
one's gonna automatically go in there, but I'm gonna place 2 extra in there because you're getting further along. It automatically flips them, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, you know what? I did that. Let's let me press the button first over here because it automatically put the 1, so now I'm going to put 2 more. 1 more because I could roll eyes, right?
You could.
Yeah.
And then
No,
you
I'll
have no
have 2
then you have
ready.
no choice. Then you have to put them in there if they're eyes.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. So it ends up with 3 anyway.
All right.
And
Well,
you start.
I cannot pass. I've got good dice though. I will use a Free People's action die to move the fellowship. Go for it.
Okay, here comes the roll. So now it automatically does the hunt level.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
So it knew that. I don't know why I didn't know it the first time.
Oh,
Oh, you are revealed, or you're whatever. So I draw a tile. I just click the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, they are revealed. All right, let me figure out where they are.
Excuse me?
Well, this is the most awful time for them to be revealed because they cannot go through Moria now. Put them at Goblin's Gate. 1, 2, 3. They are revealed.
I see.
This goes down to 0 again.
I see.
Whole extent of it.
That's it. No damage, but they are revealed, and now you know where they are.
Okay, which means I can play a card if the fellowship is revealed.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to play Morgul Wound using, I guess that's either Palantir guy. If the fellowship's current corruption is 3 or less, add 2 corruption points.
Okay. I'm going to take both. I'm not going to absorb any.
And you're up.
Okay. I'm going to spend a Will of the West die and make it into a Free People character die. And that will allow me to hide them. Let me just read Strider one more time. You may use any of your action die results to hide. Oh, okay. That I think the rule is you have to use the free people character die to hide them. But
So don't use your Will of the West,
right,
because
I took it back. Now I can use any. In which case, I'll just use this one. Now they're
and these two are wilds anyway. You can use
right.
them for anything.
Yeah, so that his ability's pretty
That's
good.
Strider.
Yeah.
Right. I have an army action die.
You can fight.
And so Saruman Corrupted Wizard, that's the character card that I can get into play.
Yeah.
I need for Isengard to be at war. I would use a muster action die to play Saruman and Orthanc. He cannot lead it.
Is Isengard at war yet? No, they're not.
Let's see, which one is Isengard?
That one.
That one there. So I'm going to use a muster die to get them to war.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, muster has to do that, right? Yeah. Okay, that's it.
All right, I have 2 Will of the West dice left. Gonna have to play a card here. And this is the one for sure. Celeborn's Galadrim. Recruit 1 Elven unit, regular or elite, in Lorien. Then draw 1 strategy event card. I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to do this with the card, but we may want to check the rule because they're besieged.
I think the cards break the rule.
Yeah.
I think I read that.
Then draw a strategy event. Okay, and that was just using one of these Will of the Wests as an event, as a Palantir event die. You're up.
Yeah, so you cannot muster troops in a stronghold besieged by the enemy unless you're recruiting with an event card.
Okay.
So clever, very clever. And just in time too, because I am now going to attack. And I had more experience with this game. I probably would have attacked earlier rather than muster, right? Last time.
Well, you don't know what cards I have.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything for me to muster right now.
Yeah.
I could have mustered the last at the end of the turn. So now how do we do combat now? We're going to go to combat. And do I need to like tell it where I am?
Strength is the number of units you have, right? To hit.
Up to 5, right?
Yeah, I have 4.
I have 5, and I'm hitting on 6s, right? Or
you're hitting on 6s for for. Is it just the first round or every round in a siege? I have to check that.
I think there's only one round.
I think that
with this siege.
I think the cities and fortifications are just the first round only, but I think in a siege, I think every round is a 6.
No, I think it's only one round, the siege, right?
Oh, really?
I have some reason to think that.
Let me see. The books they gave you in this anniversary edition are beautiful. Like hardcover,
Yeah.
the pages are like
nice. So unlike normal combat, siege battles only last one combat round, unless the
Okay.
attacker decides to voluntarily reduce one of his participating elite units to a regular unit.
Yeah.
That's coming back to me.
Okay.
Um,
I have one leader, so that's one reroll. Why does it give me another 2 hit? Still 5s.
you did your roll right?
Oh, I'm just configuring it.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready to roll.
Now hold on a second. This is our first battle, so let's make sure we get it right. Because you could play combat cards at some point,
Oh
right?
shit, I forgot. We got to do that before we roll.
Yep. Um, okay. So now I need to read the bottom half of my cards. So it looks like not all the combat cards need to be played up front.
There's a little number on the bottom that shows you the order in which they go, but you do have to play them. You can't add them after the roll. I never heard of that.
But I've got a card that speaks to after removing casualties.
Right. So you would play the card and then hope that you remove casualties in order for it to take effect. There are no reactionary cards. You decide to play one or you don't.
And you only get to play one card?
Yeah.
How many leaders do you have?
Just one. Shit, I don't think I'm gonna. The tops of my cards are all better than the combat
Yeah,
abilities.
that's the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Hey, and you hit me on fives and sixes?
Yeah.
And
I'm
how
not
many
gonna.
rolls? Are you at five strength?
I have 4
Or-
units, but I'm hitting you on 5s since you're out in the field. You're hitting me on 6s for round 1 with 5 dice with all your rerolls. Well, 4 rerolls. I only have 1 reroll.
Okay, so I'll play a combat card just because I want to play that one.
Okay, so I'm not gonna get a reroll.
So you just change that on your thing.
Right.
So I've got mine configured right. I got 5 dice, hit on sixes. My leadership is 3.
No, your leadership should be 4 because you have
Oh,
4
4.
Nazgul.
Okay, 4. Good. And they hit on sixes. All right. We're ready to roll. Do I roll
Okay.
first or you roll
I think
first?
it doesn't matter. We could do it together. It's simultaneous. I got 2 hits.
Ooh, I got no hits.
You didn't get any hits?
0 hits.
Yeah, but you get. Oh, you already did your rerolls, right?
Hmm.
All right. Well, I got a 5 and a 6.
No, I'm going to take off an elite.
Yeah.
Am I doing that? I don't need to take off the elite yet. I'm going to take off 2 of these because I actually have cards that let me put things out.
Yeah, you're
And
gonna
I don't
want a
have
few
any
of
things
those.
to put out yet. Okay. So that's combat. Your turn.
All right, just have the 1 die left.
Yeah, so like if you're going into like that battle and you know you want to like do that siege, you should be prepping for it. Like so like this game is all about the momentum that you're
Yes.
building up.
Um, did I move the elves on your? Oh, I moved the elves when
Yeah.
you moved in there, but do I move them again?
Yes, every time I attack. So
Yeah.
they'll be at war shortly.
All right, so that was for your last attack. Yeah, I'm gonna play a card. And it's gonna be this one. Eomer, son of Eamond. Recruit 1 Rohan unit, regular or elite. and 1 Rohan leader in a free Rohan region containing a settlement. Settlements are these, right? No, these. Like Edoras. This is a
A
settlement.
settlement is any of these, I think.
Really? What is this? A city? All right,
Um,
city.
Yeah, city.
Settlement.
I think
You're right. Yeah, you're right. So it has to be in a settlement. I'll put them in West Met.
Or are settlements any of them?
I don't know. It says settlement. I'm just going to stick with what it says.
Settlements represent locations that are vital to the economy and defense of a nation. Regions containing a settlement. So there's towns, cities, and strongholds. They're all settlements.
Why did I grab the north then?
So those little diamonds are the towns.
Oh, it's town, city, stronghold.
And stronghold. They're all settlements, yeah.
They're all settlements?
So put them where you want them.
Yeah, in that case.
So I think that this city, because you're in there, you can put them there. But the fords of Lore
that's not a city. That's just
Ice and
it's a fortification.
It's not a city?
No, it's a fortification.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's like a ruin kind of a thing.
It's like Osgiliath. It's like ruined.
Yep.
All right. I just put them in Helm's Deep.
And that's your move?
Yeah, that's my turn. That was my last die.
Okay, I'm going to use my last die to draw another card. And this time it's going to be a character card.
That's a turn?
Yep. Okay, so action resolution is complete. No victory. Start turn 4. Recover action dice and draw event cards. Okay, now you can decide what you want to do with the fellowship, but we should take a minute to look at our event cards.
Yeah, I have to discard one. Did it roll for us yet?
No, we don't know what our dice are yet.
I was going to say, it put them in the box all as character
Well,
actions.
yeah, so what it does is it declares that it recalls all the dice as the first thing and draws cards. Phase 1.
I just realized I made a mistake. I should have killed Gandalf when you gave me those 2 corruptions.
Why is that?
Because he comes back.
All right. Yeah. Do you want to retroactively kill him?
No, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
You let me pull my entire army that had already marched down a cliff back up the hill.
Yeah, no, but I didn't even do my turn yet. That wasn't. No, it's not going to be a game-breaking mistake, but it's one of those things I remember from playing. I'm like, as soon as you get the corruption, just kill him and get the Gandalf the White. He's better.
And as soon as we play this game more than once every 2 years, we'll start to like iron out all of those rookie moves. Like I'm waiting for you to pull out the card that lets you just jump to Dol Guldur and kill that one guy.
Now, I don't think I have those. You have them. You have ones that jump to Minas Tirith. That's why this is
Well,
dangerous right now.
just because of the with the
Yeah,
flying things.
yeah.
Oh, I have one that gets to Minas Tirith.
Yes, sir. You do.
Right.
All right. I'm good. I'm going to keep Strider as my guide.
Okay, so I'm going to continue the hunt allocation. So, and when you bring in the characters, you get more dice, right? So
Yes.
that's the thing I need to think about too.
Exactly.
I want to get some musters this time, so I am going to not place any additional die. I'm going to roll all those dice. Here comes the rolling. You ready?
Yeah, I'll do it. Good ones. Good ones.
Okay, good. I got plenty of mustering. That's what I want.
All right. I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass? Okay, I am thinking, let me see. The Witch King, if Sauron and at least one free people's nation are at war, you may use one muster action die. So you're not at war yet, right?
No, I don't have any nations are at war yet. The elves are close.
So Isengard's at war, and Orthanc is unconquered. I can use a muster die to place Saruman in Orthanc.
Yeah. Yeah. And
So I will do that.
his ability is really good.
What is it? The voice.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do I do that though? Is there a dude here? And he goes into Orthanc.
They should have built the towers.
A new power is rising. Its victory is at hand.
Okay. And I don't know what I do with the extra die. Do you think it'll probably grab it right when the time comes? Or should I just place it in the used?
I think in the used. Yeah.
Okay, your turn. Unless you want to. Oh, you can't pass.
Now I must go. Play a card, I think. I'll play the Guards of the Citadel. And I could use one of these musters to do it. Recruit one Gondor unit, regular or elite, and one Gondor leader in Minas Tirith. Okay.
You obviously got something going on over here, and I've got like all of my focus seems to be over here, which is kind of fun. See how it says besieged on it?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
this is the
cool.
best mod so far I've seen. I like the wooden pieces, but this mod is by far the better scripted mod.
So I'm going to siege Lorien again.
Okay. Well,
And
I think now you hit on 5. So is it still besieged?
nope, it's still besieged. I
So
think it's
when does
always the
it?
same thing.
So when does it? When do you hit on 5s?
When you're not attacking somebody in a citadel.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what I thought.
Mhm. So you are able to play event cards as am I. Uh,
I will play a card this time.
Let me see before you flip it. Yeah.
I think I have the same dice since you didn't do any casualties. I should have the same dice, no? Oh, this time I get to reroll unless you cancel it again.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I'm going to do this card. Yeah. What's yours?
Oh, jeez. It's actually a good card.
Yeah. No, Lorien is under questionable ownership at the moment, so the top portion might, it's not a bad card to lose the top portion for.
Right. Yeah.
And Saruman doesn't really besiege anything. I guess the forces could, but I'm going to be able to inflict additional 4 hits against my units to roll 1 die for each hit I inflicted. All right, so I've got 5 strength still and 4 leader rerolls, and I'm hitting only on 6s with both.
I have 4 strength, hitting on 5s with 1 reroll. Here we go.
Okay.
I like when my hits turn blue. It's cool.
Yeah, mine turn red.
I got 1.
I got 1. I got 1 hit.
Yeah, I only got 1 hit too. However,
Right.
before I remove casualties inflicted by you or your reroll, I can eliminate my leader to cancel one of the hits. In which case, how many did you do?
I did 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna eliminate my leader and cancel that hit. Bye-bye.
Okay, and I may apply up to 4 additional hits against my units and roll 1 die for each inflicted for each hit I inflicted to my units to score a hit against you. And what your units are over here, right?
Yeah.
So you get those guys. So I'll do that. I'll take off both of my elites for 4 hits, right?
Yep. And that's gonna take away 2 of my elites.
Well, no, I have to roll.
Oh, you rolled that. They're not automatic hits. Thank goodness. That would be brutal.
So now I am rolling 4 dice, which hit on 4 plus, with no leader reroll, right?
Well, what does the card say? Do you get your reroll?
Let's roll 1 die for each hit I inflicted to your units and score 1 hit against the enemy
Yeah.
on each result of 4.
It's
I'll
just a straight up
get
roll.
4 for 4. Oh, only 1. Okay, that was fun.
If I reduce this elite, it'll be the same. It'll still only be 4 dice. So that's what I'm going to do. If I take the regular guy, I only roll 3 dice.
What? Oh, right. Yeah. No, that's a smart thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my move.
All right, let me move the elves to war. All right, let's move. I'm going to move the fellowship.
You moved them?
They did move up 1 on the track, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for hunt.
Yeah.
So it says 2 and 6. Roll.
Nice.
Nope. I must have gotten rid of a card that I wanted to use in this situation for a. I did. That was dumb. I could have revealed you, but
Well, you
what
still
are you
can.
gonna
Oh, you discarded the card?
do? I used it for its bottom
Oh
action.
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
bottom whatever. Okay, so I've got a more focused approach this time. So I've got a muster card where I can now muster Sauron, the Witch King rather, right? Now what's this one do?
Yeah, you can bring him in now.
That's not going to happen. So this guy keeps it now. Um, and the Witch King is going to go here.
Break him.
He said something. This dice is going to go in there. And now I've got a bunch of dice to help him.
Is he?
Yeah.
Can you bring him into the siege, or do you have to bring him there?
Well, I bring him into the wherever they are. Oh,
Yeah,
that's not the same spot.
yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
gotta get. Yeah, it has to be there. Um, and so he lets me replace a card uh, if I use this. That's a good guy to have. All right, I think that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna move the fellowship one more time. Hitting on fives now.
Really?
Wait a minute. What do I have here? No.
Yep. It says 2 dice hitting on 5s.
Okay.
You good?
All right.
I'll roll the hunt.
Yeah.
Ah,
Lucky.
very lucky. Okay, so now I've got a couple of things going on. My rolling has not been so great, right?
Not really. That's why Chris is not crazy about this game, because he blames the dice for. You know, he's good at strategy, but he's not good at rolling dice. But this game's got a mix of both, and it's got the cards. It's like there's things pulling at you from all different directions. Wow, when I play the Shadow, I just lose my mind because of all the things I need to try and do. You just can't do them all, but you want to. I think it's a more focused playing the Free People, because you have to move the Fellowship, so that is the goal. But in the meantime, you have to protect your points, otherwise the game's going to end before you can get to Mordor. This is a cool
So I've
game.
got a card that lets me recruit 1 unit, regular or elite. That doesn't seem too strong.
Not really.
Um,
Maybe the combat part of it is better.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I think I'm going to play Dreadful Spells. Play if a shadow army containing Nazgul is adjacent to or in the same region as a Free People's army. Roll a number of dice equal to the Nazgul up to a maximum of 5 and score 1 hit for every result of 5+.
Ouch.
So that's going to be the one with the. Is the Witch King considered Nazgul or no?
I believe he is.
Um, how do we know that? I don't know that he is. So it hits on 5+.
Look at the book. Yeah,
So,
go ahead, roll.
so I'm going to roll 4 dice. Okay, 1 damage. So you got to take 1 damage off of these besieged dudes.
Okay. Probably going to reduce another elite. Okay.
And that was my. You gotta go.
I have an army muster left. I think I'll use it to muster some elves. I'm probably just going to do... I'm going to muster into Woodland Realm and Rivendell. Probably just going to do... I don't have any... I don't have any regulars, so it's either going to be one elite or 2 leaders. And I only have 1 leader left, so just 1 elite. What is likely going to be the next target? This is up here all alone, Rivendell. Put him in Rivendell. Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna play that one that lets me recruit a unit, Ulagai, and I'm gonna recruit an elite to my siege area here.
Well, see, that's what makes it powerful.
Yeah, I guess because you're not having to drag them
Yeah.
from a stronghold.
Yep.
Right, and that's the end of this turn. No victory. Start turn 5. Recover action dice and draw event cards. And then you look at your event cards and then decide if you need to discard or if you want to declare the fellowship.
No, I'm not going to declare yet.
Oh, so you can advance a passive nation on the political track
Yes, with a muster die.
with the Macedon.
You just can't
Okay.
put them to war until they're active.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, as the free people, I hate to do that and waste those dice when I can use them for other things because I'm always being attacked. So they're going to move down. You know what I mean? But the problem is if I get attacked early before I'm ready, like in Lorien, in which case then you're just screwed. But
I'm going to put a couple of dice in the hunt box.
Yeah.
1 die, actually. You already had 1.
Mhm.
Rolling action dice.
I'm all set to roll.
I'll learn the rules as I get a card that breaks it, you know? Oh, I didn't get any. Look at that.
Yeah.
I've got 4 character dice. No or thanks.
Wow.
That's a sucky roll for me.
Yeah, that's not a great
I
roll.
mean,
Although the character dice let you move your Nazgul around, which can be helpful.
mhm.
That's my weakness when I play Shadow. I don't really know the best ways to use them, other than like what you're doing for rerolls. But you can use them around where you think the fellowship is, and then it'll increase your chances of finding them on a hunt.
Right.
So I'm gonna pass.
You are.
Let me just
That
look
might
over
be
my
the
cards.
last mistake you make now.
Oh no! Before I confirm, let me just look at my cards one more time. Yeah, pass.
Okay, I am going to strike with the Grand, the hammer of the underworld. Okay, play if the Witch King is in play and with the Shadow Army besieging the stronghold, attack the stronghold. The siege lasts for 3 combat rounds instead of 1. During the first round, the free people players cannot use combat card unless there's a companion in the battle.
There's not. Oh
There
shit!
is not.
Yeah, this is gonna be brutal.
So I am back up to 5. Let me see if it'll. Did it not pick up everybody?
It didn't. It left 2 guys there.
I just want to see where it places the Witch King. All right, so they just treat him like.
All right, I can't play a card, so I fixed my combat box. I have no rerolls anymore because I killed off my leader.
So I'm confused about the Witch King character. I just want to figure out what he is.
Well, I know he's a leader, so in the very least, he's going to give you a reroll.
Okay, so then that's what I'm concerned about. So I have a strength of 5. I hit on 6 pluses. I've got 5 leadership now, which would hit on 6s, and then I get to decide. And I'm gonna play a card.
You know what? Let me look up these symbols, because he may actually give you 2 rerolls. Hold on. There's a level. There's like those. See those 3 symbols on the card? The bottom one is easy. It means he
I can
gives
only
you
get
a
5
die.
anyway.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna play my Monsters Roused as a combat card,
Uh-huh.
and that will let both armies add 1 to all dice on their combat reroll.
All of
So
your
that
armies.
nope, both armies.
Oh, okay.
But you only have 1, right?
I have 4
Reroll.
dice. I have.
But
Oh,
only
I
1
don't have
reroll.
any. I don't have any rerolls because I killed off my leader last turn.
Oh,
So
so this will add 1 to all of your dice too.
no, I don't have any. Wait a minute. Let me read that one more
Uh,
time.
so on all their combat roll and their leader
Oh,
reroll.
combat roll. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not hitting well, so I think I need to do it. So I'll do that because I can score 5 hits and I'll kill you
Yeah.
in one thing.
Well, I have 1 elite left, I believe.
Yeah, but the 5 hits will do it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I only have 4 units. Well, I'm ready.
Okay, and I'll get to redraw a card because I played this card, and that is a strategy card. That's what the Witch King lets you do. Okay,
Right.
let's roll.
Wait, you get to do that even for a combat card?
I'm rolling now, and I got 3 hits on the first roll and nothing on the reroll.
I got 1 hit.
You got 1 hit.
All right, 1, 2,
So
3. I have 2 regulars left in Lorien.
so I'm going to take off my elite and make him a regular
What? Oh, for the hit?
for the hit. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
I
going to
broke
say,
the
you
elite.
get 2 more free attacks because of the card.
So the Witch King is a sorcerer. If the Witch King is in battle and you use a combat card during the first round of the battle,
Oh,
after
yeah.
doing so, you may immediately draw 1 from the matching deck type. And this one
Nice.
is a strategy
Yep.
card. So that's only for the first round. So don't let me do it again because I will try to.
I have a feeling this is going to be it. All you need is 2 hits.
Uh,
I could play a card, though, in the second round.
and let's not forget the rings of power, right?
You could use them to change dice, right?
Yeah, your dice, like your action dice.
Right.
And then you give it over to me and I get to use it for something.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the same thing. But now the expansions change them
Right.
and make them more interesting. Okay, I think I've got my card here. You're down to how many?
Only 2 regulars. I'm not playing a card.
Yeah, I'm going to play this card.
Mm-hmm.
So this time I'm only hitting on 6s. Ready?
Ready. I missed.
I get 5 re-rolls of that.
Holy shit.
And then I get 3
Yeah,
hits.
that did it.
Okay.
The elves have perished.
So that gets me 2 points, right?
Yes, it does. And this comes off. Well, it'll just flip to
Flip
you.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if it would have done this on its own.
I don't think it does. I don't know for sure. But it still says besieged. Oh, what does it say? Oh, end siege, Lorien. Yeah, that just turns on that thing and moves the pieces. And then I might do this. Because we won. We'll
Wait, what'd you do?
celebratories.
What was your?
I just clicked the song.
Oh.
So it's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I had to use an action dice for that, which that was this card. Ground, yes. That's one of these many character dice.
Okay, I'm gonna move the Fellowship.
Okay, and I am going to roll hunt.
Nice.
All right. Well, I don't have the ability to draw more cards. So I guess I'm just using army moves and character moves. Okay, and in order to bring him into play, you need everybody to be at war, so he's not gonna. Oops, for a bit. What do I want to do next is the question, right?
You need to get more points.
That's true.
I consider this a win because I held you off long enough where I fortified my other strongholds just a little bit.
Yep.
I think the object, in the beginning at least, for the free people is to delay the shadow as much as you can.
Mm-hmm. So I think I need to move. I am going to use a character dice. And where am I going to go? What is his? Okay, so I don't have too many muster dice. Oh, I do. No, those are. So I'm going to move. That's it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where the hell did it go? Oh, Gondor. Oh,
Alright, I'm going to use a muster die to recruit some elves. Maybe, let's see, what do I have here? It sucks like you can only do one elite. I think I'm going to do one leader and one regular in Rivendell. Alright.
you done?
I am.
So I guess the fellowship marks where the fellowship marker marks where the fellowship is, because I have this card here, this Soldier's Bane. Play if the fellowship is not in a region containing a free people settlement. So I know you've moved, but
Well, do they have
does
to
does
be?
this?
Do they have to be revealed?
It doesn't say that. So I think it's the last location of it.
Yeah.
But let's see if there's any clarification on that. There's a couple of clarification things. Um, oh yeah, that's another thing is if you trace your path through a shadow stronghold,
Yeah, I know.
you have to do something.
That's why I couldn't go through Moria last time.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know how that works. What is the name of the card? Oh wait, it's Soldier's Bane, and this is already gone.
it sounds like you could just use the last known. Because normally
I
the
think that
cards will say that it must be revealed to play. Not this one
I
doesn't.
think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Um, I'll just quickly make sure.
Let me see if the book has card descriptions in the back. I don't see it. It's probably in another book. This thing came with a bunch of books. Came with a nice compendium too, with like essays and things that players wrote, and like
Yeah.
suggested strategies, things like that.
I mean, it's a beautiful game. Um,
I can't find it.
I'm looking at Board Game Geek.
Oh wait, it does.
What does it say?
Oh, now I have to find the card. Oh no, that was Lords of Middle-earth cards. That's the expansion I have with the Anniversary Edition, Lords of Middle-earth. No, it doesn't show every card. Those were just the extra cards given in that expansion. I think you could play it. I think that this is one of the exceptions, but as you'll probably see when you get these, most of them, well, a lot of them will say that the fellowship has to be revealed to play the card. This one doesn't.
Yeah.
So draw a hunt tile.
Yes, I will.
Alright. Does one corruption, and they become...
So draw a hunt tile if the tile shows an eye or is a fellowship special tile discarded. Otherwise, follow the rules for a successful hunt, except that hunt damage may not be reduced in any way.
Yeah. So I take one corruption, and they get revealed. I
Yeah.
have to
Do the hunt tiles go back in?
No.
No.
No, they pile up there. And then the red ones will go back in later. So I have to move them 3 places. And I have to take 1 corruption. One, 2, 3. They're in the narrows of the forest. Revealed.
Okay. So I'm going to. Oh, it's your turn actually, unless you want to pass.
Now I'll use the army muster to hide them.
Okay, I'm going to march my army, and I think probably easiest to. Let's see. I'm gonna leave one guy behind. You're up if you want.
I have a Will of the West remaining. Let me play this before it's too late. Let's play it up here by the elves. Play on the table, advance the elven nation. Well, that doesn't make a difference. They're already at war. But the important part is while the card's in play, the shadow player cannot move an army into or attack either in a field battle or siege, Lorien, Rivendell, or the Grey Haven. And you can get rid of it by looking at the italics part. I could have waited another turn, but there are some cards that you have that allow you to march armies like 3 spaces. So I wanted to make sure I get that on the table.
Nice.
See, that's the advantage I have. I know some of the cards, like I remember them. If you didn't know that, like you can get hurt by it. Like so, this is like a typical, it's like remember that game we played, the Americans against the Russians in the tug of war battle. It's a Twilight Struggle.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Like if you know the cards, you have a big advantage.
No, I get it. So you just doomed the Shire. Okay, so I am going to use well, I guess I could use the army action dice to move the entire army,
Yeah.
including the Nazgul and everything.
Yeah.
And I'll do that. And when you use the army action dice to move, you also get to move 2 armies, right? I'll move these guys to Gorgoroth.
The character one, I believe you can only move the one army with your leader in it, no?
I use the army action.
Oh yeah, that's 2.
But that includes the leaders and Nazguls and everything when you move them, right?
Yes.
That's my question.
Yes, that's the army. Yeah.
Okay. And you're done. So I'm going to do another one of those things and march these guys into Buckland. This is like doom and gloom for the hobbits. So you're activated. You're Northmen. So you want to flip that or
Where was I activated?
in the north?
Yep.
And my second move will be to move out of Gorgoroth into
Yes, Jay, we're coming back to you tonight.
actually not all of them because I'll overload myself. There's 6 here already. I'll move 2 more in there. Minus Morgul. And
well, tell them where you're away. So no.
I have a character action which lets me attack, and I shall
Be in the
If it's
hotel
worth
room at that
showing
time. I
off,
don't know what to
it's
tell you.
worth
It's
march
up
my
to you.
army into the
Provide
Shire.
tech coverage to you.
How's that? Take that.
Damn. Well, 1 point's better than 2.
Whatever, Jerry.
So this is going to be a
Fine.
battle, right? Because there's no retreating.
That's right. Field battle.
So I got 5, and I hit on 5s plus, and I've
Are
got
you gonna
5
go
leaders
this way,
hitting on
or
5s
do you
plus.
want
And do you want to play a card?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay.
So that's one of the few
Yeah.
things that I had
It just has to be
with
the
that
front
roll
foot,
was
and it has to be
that I'd be able to
really
get
long towards the
a
front.
distance, you know. And I thought I was going to go up into Rivendell,
And not
as you
too short.
surmised. And I suppose I'm leaving myself open. And Moria.
What is the rule to be able to cross borders? They have to be at war or active?
So you can cross a border. You can't go into another person's border if you're not at war.
Yeah. Even allies.
Even allies.
Yeah.
But the Marauders can. So now you're active. Well, you were already active, but now you're also going to go down a space closer to war. So we're ready to roll?
Oh.
Or are you going to play a card?
I'm going to play a card.
You got your card there?
I'm looking. I have several. There we go.
Okay, I'm thinking I don't need to play a card this time. I think on 5s are better. What do you got?
Scouts. I get to retreat.
Okay.
They have to go to a free region or into a siege, but they're going to go to a free region. I believe a free region is any region without enemies?
Yep. This is the only time you can retreat across a border, even if you're not at war.
Well, this is a neutral border.
Or active, right.
That's why I was asking, because if it's my turn and I could move them here, I have to be at war though, so they can't help the elves yet.
Because there's not a there is a green
That's
border
a
around it.
Yeah.
I don't see the green borders. There's too light, but
Yeah,
I get it.
that's a border. All right.
Most. Yep. So that gets me a point.
Yes, you get another point, and I'm at a dice, so you can keep going until you're at a dice. Holy shit!
The last thing I
Oh,
can
you have
do
1 die.
is a muster. So this flips, right? Also.
Yeah,
There's
if
a
you can
thing
find
that
it
flip.
underneath the.
Okay. So muster lets me.
Thinking we start cutting carbs. I need to drop my belly fat.
Recruit reinforcements for a nation at war. And what does that mean? Recruit reinforcements again. Well, mustering 2 regular units, or 1 regular and a leader, or 1 elite.
You're just doing a regular muster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could put them in 2 different places. You could split them, put them in 2 different places, or you can put them in 1.
Multiple figures must be recruited in different locations.
Right. That's like what I did. I put. Wait, no, that's not true. I think you could put a leader and a regular in the same place. No.
I don't know.
Oh, 2 different. No, I did it wrong then. Hold on. He has to go to Woodland Realm. Because I put a leader here, so he'd have to go here. I did that
Okay, so
wrong.
I'm going to take 2 regulars, and I'll put 1 here, and 1 here. And that's my last dice. All right. So that's action resolution phase. victory check. We are still okay on that.
What do you have? 4?
And
3? 3.
I have 3 points. It says here on the total, if you're looking at this little TV thing, 3 of 10, and corruption track is at 3.
Oh, yeah.
You're on 0 because you revealed, right? The
Uh,
fellowship check.
that's right. I had to move.
So here we go. Starting turn 6. Recover action dice and draw event cards. Now you get to declare and change the position of the guide if you like.
Nah.
Hmm. Oh, that's happening. I got a good card. Continue. Okay, so I am going to allocate shadow dice. We want to start damaging you, so I am going to place 2 even into the thing. Roll dice. Oof. You do not want to move.
Holy crap.
And I also can't move, so that's all good.
Well, you may think it's silly, but I am going to move.
I don't know how silly it is. I bet you I succeed in my hunt. Here we go. So now we have, so it's a maximum of 5 die roll, and it's a success at 6, I guess.
Another pair of glasses
Yeah.
until you've seen what this new invention can do. These
Roll.
self-adjust.
It was, oh, that's not a success. Lucky. Lucky you.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, I am going to make some threats and promises. So now if you try to, oh wait, that's not the right one. I am going to make you worn with sorrow and toil. So now if you take a casualty from the fellowship, you may also discard one of the free player's people character event cards from your hand, choosing it randomly, or from the table.
Nice.
So I don't know if that's a character event. That looks like a.
It's a strategy event. It's got the flag.
So characters are
They have a
the ones with
sword.
the swords.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be able to discard the Lorien one. The Elven one. So you're up.
Okay. Well, shit, I'm going to move again.
You are.
Yep. I hit him
That sounds-
on 5s with 6 dice. Or 5 dice. I didn't realize 5 was the
one?
max.
So you only need it's only 1, right? Or do you draw more than 1 hunt tile ever?
If you get 2 hits, I think you draw 2 tiles. But I don't remember for sure how that works.
Okay. So you are once again discovered.
Yeah.
And you're taking 1 damage.
Just 1 damage, huh? I'll take it. Actually, damage is hard to heal. Ah, shit. I'm gonna kill Gandalf. It's a shame that I've got to do it with just 1, but...
So remember, I get to discard a card from your hand at random.
Yes.
One of those 5. How do you want to determine random?
You could pull it, or I could shuffle, and then you can take one, or however you want to do it.
I think. I don't want to look at them. We'll just.
Wait, there's still one
take
here.
one.
Hold on.
No. It's not. It's only character cards.
Oh, this is the strategy? I see.
Yeah. So this one's a character card. This one's going. What did we get?
Oh, good
Yes.
one.
Hmm. I don't even think I know where Fanghorn is. Okay, so that was your turn. Did you declare the ring bearer somewhere and move your thing back to 0?
Not yet. So yeah, they were revealed, so they moved 2 places. What happens if I move through Dol Guldur?
I think you take a corruption.
She's 21, and I owe it all.
Let's see.
Checkers is my companion, my buddy, my partner. She stole my heart the first time.
So that's at the first is when you declare.
I think I have it marked off in my book. Hunt for the ring is one of the more complex things in the game.
Yeah. Is that what it is in the hunt rings? And then, I mean, once we figure out the rules, then we're going to invariably add in an expansion, which is going to change the rule. Okay. When the fellowship is revealed by a hunt for the ring, this movement can never end in a region containing a free people's stronghold or a city controlled by the free peoples. The revealed fellowship is more vulnerable to certain shadow event cards aimed at hurting the ring bearers. A hunt tile is immediately drawn.
That's what I thought. Alright, no, I'll go around. One
hunt tile for each stronghold involved.
Yeah, so you draw one. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to the northern Rovanian.
I'm taking the long way around.
Well, I usually go through Moria and then cut straight down, but I counted the spaces. If I went down through between Lorien and Dol Guldur and straight down to Minas Morgul, it's the same number of spaces if I go around this way into Morannon. So,
So just so we're both on the same page, the effects of the hunt. To deal with the effects of a successful hunt, follow these steps in order. The Free People's player may use one relevant play on the table event card to cancel or reduce the damage of the hunt.
yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
We're Matt and Elaine, founders
I didn't
of
even know you had that.
Chocolate. Our dream was to build a sustainable chocolate company.
And our business is
And then you can use the guide special ability. So my question is, and I was wondering this when I was reading the rules, can you do what you did where you took Gandalf off even though he wasn't the guide? Like does the person have to be the guide in order to use them to?
Maybe you're right.
I don't
Shit,
know.
You're right. No, otherwise it's random. Yeah,
Random.
no, you're right. It's random. He has to be the guide to do that. Damn it. So let's do that. Let's do random.
Would you still want to do it?
Well, yeah, it just has to be a random guy. So where are my cards? Where
Because
are
if you
all-
didn't want to do it, we can move the corruption to 4. I'd be fine with that.
let's just do that. It's easier.
Hmm?
Yeah, let's just do that. Move the
But then
corruption
we
to
also have to
4.
give you back the Ent card.
What?
Then you also get the Ents card back.
Oh, right. Where are my cards for the fellowship? Oh, here they are. See, you would just have to shuffle. You could do it here. You shuffle this. If we were to do it that way, and then I just draw one out of here, and it could be anybody.
However you want to do it.
No, let's just do corruption. Fine.
Okay. So that was your turn.
Yeah.
A rather complicated hunt for the ring. I can't believe I have so many dice in there. So all my nations are not yet at war. My southerns and easterlings.
Wait a minute. Was I revealed?
Active.
I was revealed, right?
You are
Yeah.
revealed.
So I am revealed.
Is that the revealed side or the?
This is the revealed side. Yeah.
So if I leave Lorien, I don't lose control of it. I just
You just leave it unprotected.
leave it unprotected. And the only way to get there is, I guess you can come around the mountain here. Oh, that's me. Yeah, you'd have to come up that way. Interesting.
I should warn you that if Gandalf the Grey dies, he comes back in Fanghorn, and then it's just this hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, I get that. But he's not going to die.
He's going to
He's
die
not
as
letting-
soon as I can possibly get him to die. This has gone on way too long without him being dead.
Okay, so I'm going to muster to get these guys closer to war.
Okay.
Your turn.
Sell to your customers anywhere.
All right, I'm going to hide the
Shopify,
fellowship
the commerce
with
platform
this
designed
muster
for
die.
entrepreneurs. Online, on social, in person, and on the go. Get the tools you need to sell the way you want. Powered by Shopify.
Okay, and I'm going to draw a character card. My Palantir.
I'm going to move Gondor down towards war.
Okay. And here we go. Continue. So we're both done, right?
Yeah.
I had way too many dice in the hunt box that time.
Yeah.
Victory check. We're now at 4 on the corruption track and 3 out of 10 on the victory points. Starting turn 7. Recover action dice and draw event
I
cards.
think I'm going to change my guide.
Yep. And you also need to discard some cards.
Yes. I'm going to change my guide to Gandalf. Here we go.
Interesting. Okay, so you good?
I have
Now
to
I get to
discard one more.
Okay. And I'm going to allocate one hunt die this time. You know what? I'm not going to allocate any more. I'm going to leave it there because I'm probably going to roll 6.
All right, I'm good.
So it's curious here. It says there are 7 companions in the fellowship. The shadow cannot allocate more than 7 in the hunt box.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you ever want to allocate more than 7 in the hunt box?
If you can
More than
only
5.
roll 5 dice, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you would. But that probably makes more sense once the fellowship's broken up.
Yeah.
Which we will see what happens this turn, right? Here goes the rolling. Yeah, so I got 3 in there anyway. That's a good number.
Okay.
And still, no war thanks. No Palantirs this time.
The best tech solutions for small businesses with the power to unlock new.
I'll play a strategy card. The Power of Tom Bombadil. First, the North gets advanced on the political track.
This goes on the table.
Oh yeah, it's play on the table. I forgot. And then, while the card's in play, Shadow player cannot move an army into or attack Old Forest, the Shire, or Buckland. Well, I'm a little late, but
What does that save you from?
it doesn't save me from anything, really. It just makes you go around Buckland. That's it. And and I could discard that card now in order to prevent corruption.
Okay. Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Why?
I think that's a rule. I think that's one of my options when it comes to taking damage or corruption. I think I could just take one of these off the table, but I'd have to reread that.
Okay, so that's your turn. I am going to now put threats and promises on the table. This would prevent you, so I need to use a muster dice for that. And this is going to prevent you from advancing a passive nation on the political track using the muster die. So you can still do it with cards or using the companion special action.
Mm-hmm.
And once you do that, then it also will discard this card.
All right, let me move an army. Actually, I'll move 2 armies. Is it my turn?
Is Rohan? It's your turn,
Yeah.
but let me ask you: is Rohan active, and why?
Rohan is active. I think I played a card that made them active. Didn't I play a strategy card? It made them active
Okay.
and made them move down 1.
Okay, yeah,
We
I
could
don't
go
remember.
through. We can go through the pile if you want to.
No, that's fine. I remember that. I remember it now.
Yeah.
So by playing that card on the table, I'm really just affecting the dwarves and Gondor, which was really close to war.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to get Gondor down there because of.
Yeah.
But Gondor can't go into the box until they're active anyway, so they'd have to be attacked, or I'd have to get Strider down here, or not Strider, Aragorn, I think. All right, so I'm playing an army die. I can move 2 armies. Yeah, okay, so you're not going to come over here, so we're just going to back off into Minas Tirith. I don't want them all in there. Let's see. 2 leaders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and we'll leave these 2 guys guarding Osgiliath. That's 1 army.
Mhm. This is, I mean, the cards really kind of dictate your strategy, like I said.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun to like think about what's the important order to have and
Yeah.
what you're going to do.
All right, I just moved a dwarf from the Iron Hills into Erebor.
Okay, I am going to play blocks of Kreban onto the table. And this lets me add 1 to my hunt roll by discarding the card.
Oh, sure. It's a good one.
You know those birds that fly overhead?
Yeah, you get to do that right now because I'm going to move.
That's why I played it now. Didn't trust you. Okay, so I am going to roll for hunt. We've got 3 dice hitting on 6s or better. I did not hit. I did not use it.
Wait a minute. Add 1 to all dice on the hunt. So you hit on 5s.
Yeah, but I forgot to use it, so.
What do you mean? It's just automatic.
So no, it isn't.
That
You
5
may.
is a hit.
No, it says you may
why?
discard.
Because you have to discard after you use it? Oh, I see. You have to discard
Yeah.
it. I thought it was just as long as it was on the table.
Yeah.
It's not as powerful as I thought.
No.
Okay. It moved me up when I placed the die, so it's your turn.
Yeah, you're right. So now I have all Shadow Nations at war, correct?
Yeah?
Okay.
Oh, no. You still have to move the Easterlings down 1.
Oh, I haven't done that yet. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. So I'm going to use a muster die to do that. Your turn.
Nasty humans. All I have is a muster. And I can't move anything on the political track. Well, I could. I could move Rohan down 1, right? Because they're active.
Mm-hmm.
The north, Rohan. I might as well move Rohan down. Just let me look at my cards quick. Oh no, I could play Kindred of Glorfindel.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
And then you get to replace it.
Yeah. Recruit 1 Elven unit, regular or elite in Rivendell, then you draw a strategy card.
But you don't get to reshuffle your strategy deck, right?
When it's I think when it's empty, I think you do reshuffle. Because sometimes cards go out of the game, otherwise they go into your discard pile.
I think that there's a limitation
Oh.
on the Free People's Army. I know you guys don't get to get back your dead guys, your reinforcements once they deplete. They're
That's true.
gone. But I don't remember whether or not that applied also to strategy cards. But I'm going to play Return to Valinor. This is a pretty good one. Because I control an Elven stronghold of Lorien, right? That's Elven, or is it not?
Wait, what do you mean that? What do you mean that when they deplete and they're gone? That means you don't put them back in the pool?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Seriously?
I think so. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I think so.
Well, it is because most of my elves are dead. Then, let's see. These guys would be dead. These two would be dead. 1, 2, 3. You killed 3 elites and 1. That's what was there originally. And then I replaced. When these guys died, I replaced with this guy. Then I'd have to take one off the board because I replaced with that doesn't seem right, but.
The Free People and Shadow casualties. As described earlier, casualties taken among the Free People's units are placed aside and considered out of the game. It is therefore important that casualties not be placed in the same area as the variable Free People's reinforcements.
Yeah, so I need one more regular. I'll take him from Rivendell. Oh, that's an elite. No, I'd have to take him from here.
So this is a pretty good script. Like, it takes care of like a lot of the major things, but like the movement of guys, like they could have scripted that where you right click on it and you choose take as casualty or what have you.
Yep.
Okay, so Lorien is an Elven stronghold that I am in control of, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to play Return to Valinor. Play if you control at least one Elven stronghold. For each region with an Elven stronghold which is not under siege, roll a number of dice equal to the number of Elven army units in that region, up to a maximum of 5, and score 1 hit against each army for a result of 6. So your Elven strongholds are
Rivendell, Woodland Realm, and Greyhaven.
Okay, so we'll do it for which one first? I'm rolling 3 dice for a hit on 6 for the Greyhavens, all right?
Okay.
I got a 6. You need to take
a hit?
Mm-hmm.
So, the ones that are out of the game, I can't even use them to make change for that elite?
That's a good question. I think they speak to. I think that's why they say put them aside. So the number of hits you put. When replacing one elite unit with a regular one, the regular unit can be taken from the previous casualties, if any. Otherwise, the player takes the replacement from the available reinforcements, if able. Any elite units thus replaced by Free Peoples that are placed among the casualties... any elite units thus replaced by the Free People are placed among the casualties. If no regular units are available, either in the casualties or the reinforcements, the elite unit cannot be replaced and is eliminated without further effect.
Okay.
So you probably don't want to eliminate the elite unit. You'd have to take... So you would have to take him off with... You had 3 guys here. Yeah, so that wouldn't come back. So you can put your elite back and take this guy, right? Because you don't have any of the regulars in reserve.
Yeah.
So going back in time, you probably would have left regulars in reserve just for that purpose, right?
I don't know.
That would be a smart thing to do, you know? I mean, you feel like you're going to get two guys instead of one. But so that was that one. And then over here we have Rivendell, which I rolled 5 dice.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty powerful card.
Yeah.
Not that my rolls ever work out. They're safe. And then we have 3 in the Woodland realm.
Well, this is a leader. Do you also roll for leaders?
What does it say? It says Elven army units in that region. I don't know what a unit is. I guess not then, so it should just be 2.
Usually leaders aren't units that can be affected by casualties.
Yeah.
They just disappear when the army disappears.
Ooh, I got 2.
This elite is dead.
Finally.
All right.
Double 6s.
I'm out of dice. So you can keep going.
Okay. Sorry, my discard pile's unruly. So I've got 3 things to do. 2 army actions and a muster. Minas Morgul is this, right? Okay, so is Gondor at war?
Not yet.
Nope. But they're active.
No, they're not even active.
They're not active. Okay, so I will do the army action. If I muster, I can muster to the places that I've taken over, right?
I believe so. They become... I don't know. It's weird. When you mouse over it, it's a settlement control marker stronghold free peoples, even though it's flipped to your side.
I'll do that. And do I want to move all of them? Let me leave a couple of guys in reserve. Is there any advantage when you're protecting a...
Well, yeah, if you don't leave someone there, then one of my guys can just go in there and take it back.
Is there any advantage to having a city? Like, does it give you any fortification or anything?
Yes, a city lets you... you're protected in round 1. Your opponent hits you on 6s only. But after the first round, it's straight up 5s, like a field battle.
Okay. I'm going to do this. That's one move. So these guys aren't at war, the North, are they?
They are not. Only the elves are at war. The North, though, is active and 1 space from war.
Yes, but they... Oh, so they're active. I see. And then the elves are at war. So that was one move, and then this is going to be the other half of it. Then the next one is going to be this. And this. Actually, this. This. And then finally, I have a army action that I can take to assault. Greyhaven.
Ascension WoW is a standalone World of Warcraft.
I mean, I guess it's your
server that
choice as to
reimagines
whether or not you're going to get
WoW in a
besieged or
brand
not.
new way. Instead of choosing a classic character select, you'll instead take up the mantle of hero.
I don't think you can attack them yet.
From any class in the game to
because of the
forge your
power
own
too great.
unique champion. Challenge them against a classic vanilla play.
Oh, right. So then, I won't attack them. I forgot about that. That was smart. And instead, I'll use it as a muster die. And I'll take an elite and put it into the Shire. Right, that's a muster.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot that they were elves. And that was in play. We can get rid of that. And there we go. That's the end of the action resolution phase. Victory check.
I take 2 corruption. This goes back down to 0, and they are revealed. Gandalf the Grey is dead.
And
He only soaks up. Well, he soaks up 3, and you did 2, so I'm good to go.
so you're going to discard a card at random from your hand for the character cards.
Hmm.
Will you do that?
What do you mean?
You have to discard a card at random from your character cards.
Oh, because of the play on the table.
Yep. Do you want me to just take one, or
Are they all character cards?
the first five are the five on my right? I
Yeah,
can see the backs.
You could just take one. You don't know what they are.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
Yeah.
And you left yourself open because you are revealed, correct?
Yes.
And you're revealed right there.
Well, no, I didn't move them. I forgot. I got to move them 2 places. Right here.
This is actually not bad. So I am going to break the fellowship. Player of the fellowship is revealed. And in order to do this, I need to use my Palantir die. Draw a hunt tile. If the tile shows an eye or is a fellowship, discard it without effect. Special tile.
I'm sorry.
Otherwise, the free. So I'm going to draw a tile. You ready?
Ready.
Discarded without effect. Right?
I want to make sure that we're doing this right and those don't go back in the bag after you draw them. Hunt for the ring.
Well, so far every single one I've drawn shows. Oops, I accidentally did that. Shows a reveal icon, right?
Of course not. Why would I? I'm working on those reports. Major breakthrough.
Did you just attack me, Jackson? You better have those reports ready by tomorrow morning.
So I'm not disappointed with my draws so far. If we were supposed to put them back, I've got all the good ones, and they get less likely as you thin them out. That's my turn.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna move the fellowship.
Okay. So now I am going to hunt. I have see on 6 or better.
5
Oh
or
no,
better.
I can see a 5 or better, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
Ouch. Oh my
Fuck.
goodness. Holy
I don't know
crap.
what that means. I have no idea what that means.
I think for each successful, you draw a tile. Oh my god.
Is that what it means?
Let me check.
So it says if you roll at least 1 success, the hunt is successful and the shadow player draws 1 hunt tile from the pool.
Oh, you know what? It changes. Oh, you know what it is, though? It's the eyes. I think it changes when I'm in Mordor. When you roll eyes,
Mhm.
then it depends on the number of successes, and then depending on how many eyes, I think the eyes are like what you want to roll, or something like that. I have to reread it. So that can't be right, though. Just one?
1 second.
Hell.
It's reminding me of my obligation at 11:30.
Here we go for the ring.
It's the wander off, drift off, take a bite off season. Enjoy fall in Canada.
Homemade tastes so good, your family will think there's a catch.
Is all this because of my will?
If the hunt tile is numbered, the value represents the hunt damage inflicted. Okay, we know that. If it's an eye, the hunt damage is equal to the number of successes rolled. That's what I'm talking about. And you don't have to.
Okay, so I'm going to draw 1 hunt tile.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this shuffles or not. Let me just test something out. I'm just going to peek and see what the top tile is, and then I'm going to press the button. I just want to make sure. So this one's an eye with the reveal. So let's see if that doesn't come up when I hit this button, because it's supposed to shuffle. But I kind of feel like I've gotten a lot of good tiles, unless they're just mostly good.
They're mostly good. The eye would have been
So
better.
That's not that's not the eye in the reveal. But oh, what does the eye do?
It would have been 5
corruption.
hits. Yeah.
I got you. Okay, that's what it is. So one corruption and a reveal.
All right. Do I start killing guys? For 1 corruption. I think I'm just going to discard this card because you've already taken over most of this shit. Discard this to soak up the corruption.
Okay.
Wait, did it say I was revealed, right? So hold on. I have to go back to 0 and I'm revealed, and I got to move once. I'm right at the gates of Maranon.
Yeah. So we're getting close to the crack of doom, but I just want to remind you that I have to go pick up my son in like 30 minutes.
All right. Well, we could just finish up this round and then finish up another time.
Well, I mean, I don't mind playing right up to the point of it or whatever. But yeah, that sounds like a good idea too. Let's see how it goes. I am going to use an army action dice to now attack Grey Havens.
I'll go into a siege.
Okay, so click that button there.
Oh, nice. Does it?
Okay. So the only things that are worth points are the
ones with the little
boxes around.
The ones with the little daggers.
Okay. And you have a die, so your turn.
Yeah. I'll use Strider's ability to hide the fellowship. Whoops.
So you're done?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use a muster to pull a elite into Moria. Okay. I think we could probably squeeze in one more.
Okay.
Okay, and you can decide if you want to declare or switch.
No. No, I'm good. Actually, let me see something. I don't think Gollum can be the leader until he's the last one left. No, let's just keep it as is.
Okay. Front allocation is now going to get 2 dice. Ooh, now I got 6 again. That's not good.
Alright, let me use a ring. Where are the rings of power?
Well, before you do, you have to discard a card.
Oh shit, I didn't realize I had this many. Okay. What the hell was I going to do? I forgot already.
Something about the rings of power.
Oh, right. I was going to use a ring in order to make one of my dice into a Will of the West. So this goes to you now.
Yep.
And I'm going to use Will of the West die so that I bring in Gandalf. Gandalf the White. Alright. So he's been eliminated. Gandalf the Grey has been eliminated, and you have any minion in play. I can use a Will of the West die to play Gandalf the White. I could have done this while he was alive, by the way, but that doesn't make sense. You might as well use up his card to prevent corruption. Okay, so he goes in Fanghorn, or any unconquered elven stronghold. I'd like to put him in Fanghorn. Alright, your turn.
I've been sent back.
I hear people talking.
It's Gandalf.
So I am going to what am I going to do? I am going to muster. That's for sure. The muster to play an elite into Orient. Return.
Page 59. Okay, I'm going to have to read page 59 because I'm going to do something here that I don't remember the rules for. I'm going to play I Will Go Alone. Use a Palantir event die. Separate one companion or group of companions from the Fellowship, you may move the companions 1 extra region, then heal 1 corruption point. Now, I believe the number of spaces they move are equal to
Their leadership.
the leadership, which is the sword?
Plus whatever, however far the fellowship has progressed.
Well, yeah, that's on 0. So he's going to move 4 spaces, 3 plus the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Aragorn is coming out. Or Strider is coming out. And he's going to go 1, 2, yeah, he's going in here. The king has returned.
Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
You're not going to move any other characters?
No, I want him in there to soak up damage. I think, though, I have to assign another leader.
Yeah.
It'll be Barmir. Okay.
Okay, I am going to play a Candle of Corpses. Character action die. And roll 3 dice and add 1 corruption point on each result of 4 or better. If Gollum is in the guide, and which he's not. So 3 dice on 4 or better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two corruption points.
2?
added.
2 corruption? Ah. I'm going to kill a random. Actually, I might as well, I'll just kill Boromir. Fuck it. He should be dead anyway.
Okay, so then you also need to get rid of 1 random character card.
Mm-hmm. The character, they're all, oh no. This is...
Oh, it's not.
Alright, go ahead, pick one.
I can see the backs, you know. Your turn.
Alright, let me play on the table. Axe and bow. After the shadow player draws a hunt tile, you may discard axe and bow to reduce the hunt damage by 1 to a minimum of 0. Any remaining hunt damage must be confronted normally.
Okay, so I am going to use my last one to siege, because it's an army die. Whatever that is there. Grey Havens, is it?
Grey Havens. I only have 1 unit to fight and then 1 leader. One elite, 1 leader.
Oh, that's a leader? I thought it was a...
No, yes, I'm rolling 1 die, and I could take
So I
damage.
got plenty of dice then. So I'm rolling 5 dice. I've got an elite and 5 rerolls. And I'm going to make it a relentless assault.
Okay. Before the roll, so you're gonna decide how many to hit before you roll it, right?
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I take, is it hits?
Apply up to 2 hits against your units to add 1 to all dice on your combat roll for each hit you inflicted.
Okay, so I will add take the elite off and add 2 hits, and that also returns him to my ability to muster him, right? So that's that. So I'll be hitting on 4s or better. This is combat 5s, 5s. Is that just the combat roll or the rerolls too?
Did you have something to get past the siege fortification as well? So
What does that mean?
It's almost only 6s to get to hit units inside of a siege.
Right.
With the besieged.
Uh-huh.
The +1 for the cards giving you 5s. Because you sacrificed your elite, all of your dice now get +1. So now
Isn't it
that's
plus
fine.
1 for each hit?
So 2 hits. Add 1 to all dice on your combat roll for each hit you inflicted.
And I inflicted 2 hits by taking off the elite. Right?
Add 1 to all dice on your combat roll for each hit you inflicted. Oh, so yeah, force.
And but that's only for the combat roll, not the leader reroll.
Right.
Leader reroll still needs 6. And I've got 5 of those. So are you ready to roll?
All right, ready.
I got 3 hits.
I got a hit. Didn't need the reroll.
I didn't need the reroll at all. And it was only one. I actually had 2 regular hits anyway.
Yeah, you only needed 2 because I only had the leader.
Maybe I wasted that card. I was actually hoping to use this on a roll where you had a bunch of Will of the Wisps, but that would have been a short turn. I actually misread the card. So that gives me...
Flip that. You're going to get another 2 points.
Flip that, and we're going to end siege there. And you gave me the 2 points. Okay, yeah. We're halfway there.
Yeah, so when you flip it, it moves the track. It's pretty cool.
And that was my last die, so you take your last turn.
Yeah, I have 1 die left. Okay, I'm going to use the muster die to move them north into... Well, let me see something. You have something here that prevents me from doing this. Threats and promises. Oh, only a passive nation. So the north is at war, so I could just freely move them down on the track, right? The diplomatic track. So I'm going to put them at war.
That helps companies get more done and save more time. Teams can stay connected while they track updates and visualize.
So the North and Elves are at war.
Yes.
Try it for free today at asana.com.
All right, you want to leave it here?
Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's probably a good place to save.
Yeah.
Let's
I don't think the
save it.
game's going to take much longer because I'm almost at the gate. I really wanted to move in here this turn. I just didn't have the dice to do it, and I really wanted to get Gandalf the White in because I don't start the track until I'm in here, like at the start of my turn. So what happens is I got to get in here. Next turn I'm in here. We'll end that round, and then at the beginning of the next round, I go on the start of the track, and I work my way up, and then it gets even harder once I'm on the track.
Okay, so I saved the game, and we can continue whenever you're available. I told Dean I would do some things to get ready for this vacation today, but if you have time tonight, I'd be down for it, or whenever.
Yeah, I'm going upstate this weekend, so all I have to do is pack a bag, and then I'll be around.
All right, cool. So I'll let you know when I can.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, take care.